This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another iRacing race here with, of course, the iRacing Virtual Cup Series. We are on round 19 of Season 1 here at Pinocchio. Yes, I did say Pinocchio, but it's Pocono here tonight, folks. The tricky triangle here this evening for, oh man, well, it's 90 laps, and that may seem like a whole lot of laps, but you know, in honestly, it's not a whole lot, but then it is. I mean, pacing here is treacherous here at Pocono, but I think these drivers are going to be able to handle it very, very solidly here tonight. Now they are still running stages as always. That is not going to change. Of course, stages tonight are going to be 15, lap 15, coming to lap 16, a lap 55 coming to lap 56, and then we'll see a shootout to the finish here tonight of 90 laps. But, of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, alongside here again tonight, Brandon Browning, joining me here this evening. Brandon, I don't know if you're back yet or not, but if you are, how are you doing tonight, bud? All right, he's not back yet. We will just wait for him to come back. But
I finally made it back with you. I was muted out there. I'm doing pretty good, man. Looking forward to the tricky triangle. I know these guys are too. We got this race here, and then, of course, we head back out in a couple weeks to Pocono. So this will be a fun one tonight, Josh.
Yeah, well, it was going to be back-to-back for Pocono, but, different schedules and everything. So the other Pocono has been pushed back here for the Cup Series. Don't have that directly in front of me at the current moment, but I do believe it's going to be in July.
If I'm not mistaken, they have moved that date to July the 31st.
Okay, so this is one of two here. Pocono. Now, I think the next one is the Pocono 100. There's going to be 100 laps at the next Pocono. But we've got to get through tonight. 90 laps here at Brandon. You raced this track last night in the qualifier series. I hate to ask, how'd you do?
Not as good as I should have done. My teammates put together a good setup. It was really good on the long run. Unfortunately, we didn't get too long of a run, which I guess kind of leads me to my pointers to this race. But we'll get to those here in just a little while. I finished 10th. Not terrible, but not where I should have finished either.
All right, Squiggly Wiggins in there with already a $3 donation out there. Really appreciate all the support here on MaxSpeedTV from all the fans out there. We'll get to chat here in just a little bit. I've seen it out of the corner of my eye. But Brandon, yeah, not the finish. I mean, this is open setup, so throughout the race, they yet again are going to be able to adjust their setup accordingly to how the track changes over a period of the race here of 90 laps. But let's go ahead and get right into the pre-race analytics here real quick. An air temp of 76 degrees. We got a track temp of 99 here currently. I believe that track temp's going to fluctuate. Let's hope it doesn't get too awfully hot, but we do see some of the sunshine out there on a portion of the track, and then it's shaded in others. That could definitely play a big factor in how the tires perform here this evening.
Yeah, that's a definite, and especially maybe these guys hopefully studied the weather and maybe know kind of what's coming, or the way iRacing sets it up is you could have cloud cover now, and the sun could come up. I'd say a lot of these guys probably got their clear sky setups rolling. And the problem with that is if they change it too much to cloud cover and then they predicted right and they needed the open, clear skies, it's a lot harder to go back on that in the course of 90 laps. But also on the other side of that, Josh, if you prepare for open skies, blue skies, and you stay partly cloudy, you're just on the other end of that spectrum.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We get to the laps, 90 laps. We talked about 225 miles. Tire window up at about 35 to 45 laps. Fuel window, 25 to 28 laps from what I'm understanding out here. So they will be able to finish the first stage under the tires of the fuel that they have. Of course, if we get the caution, that's definitely going to change things for the first stage. But if they don't, we'll see definitely everybody come down pit road here this evening after the first stage and then get ready for the second stage all the way to 55 laps. Don't think they're going to be able to make it there to the end of stage number 2. They may have to pit for at least fuel, and while you're down there, you might as well get tires because the stage will end.
Yeah, and I think it hurts too much. I think, during that stage 2 run up, we're looking at like little less than 40 laps by the time they get back green. I still just think if you come down for gas, you have to take tires. The fall off here is just the same as we've seen in a lot of other tracks. We saw a guy last night in the qualifier series who he had a fast car, but he wasn't as fast as the leader. And just on fresh tires, he made that leader look slow. He was on those new tires, and brand new, 4 fresh tires, and he made the leader look slow just by having those tires. And the leader, obviously, he walked the dog on us last night, but I mean, that's just how the tires looked, at least.
Oh, yeah, tires, man, definitely going to play a factor here at Pinocchio or Pocono. We're going to call it Pinocchio here tonight. Pit road speed, 55 miles per hour. Coming out of turn number 4, definitely going to be, or turn number 3. Why did I say 4? There's no turn 4 here at Pocono. But coming out of turn 3 here, going to definitely be tricky. Coming down pit road, 55 miles per hour. You got a pace speed of 75 miles per hour here this evening. We are going to see, of course, the pace under the stages here this evening. So, stage the pacing is going to be one of those things. But hey, hopefully we get that covered here. But locked in with wins as we go take a look at it before we play the national anthem. It's going to be Timothy Latham with 5 wins on the season. We got Zach York with 2, Joshua Witherspoon with 2, Oscar Jensen with 2, and Christopher Kimry with 1. So we are going to we took a look at the locked in with wins. We will of course take a look at those standings coming up, of course, during qualifying. So don't go anywhere. We're going to step away, play the national anthem, come back, kind of talk about locked in with wins, and then get down into who's in and who is just on the cusp of getting in. Stay tuned.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land another praise, and the home of the brave.
Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Myself, Brandon Browning. I'm Joshua Medlock. Our qualifying is underway right now. Greg Klein up at the top spot here is sitting on pit road. It is open qualifying out here for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series. I know a couple of tracks they do close, but for the most part, Brandon, it's open qualifying. But we got some qualifier series entrants here tonight making it into the race. Jeff Marble, Tyler Marble. We got a father and son duo out here. Tanner Kalin, Brian Conklin, and Daniel Dowell out here. Now, Daniel Dowell does not have the Q by here, does not have the Q by his name. But he is one of those qualifiers from last night's qualifier race.
Yeah, and I race with these 5 guys pretty much on the regular. I think these are really the guys that have been showing up with us and running every week. Daniel Dow, of course, my teammate, Team SRN. He's one of those guys that he's quick, and once he gets comfortable, he's even quicker. The marbles, I'll be honest with you, Tyler and Jeff both every single week, man. They put in their time, they get their stuff together. They're quick drivers. Same with Tanner Kalin. He's got a couple of teammates that just barely missed it on entry last night, and I want to say Brian Conklin is associated with them. I don't know if he's officially on their team, but a lot of fast guys here in the qualifier series, and these have been our front runners. These were the top 5 finishers last night, and they earned their spot to race with these guys tonight, Josh.
Yes, they did. Well, of course, a shout out to all the sponsors, Butt Kicker, and partnerships. Butt Kicker, one of the sponsors here for IVCS. Captain Boys Trucking here with MaxSpeedTV, Drive for Diabetes Awareness. They are going to be actually your grid row here. Sponsors coming in too tonight. But we've got our picks that we've got to go down to, Brandon. And it looks like they're not just going to get 2 laps. They're going to get the whole 10 minutes here. So, I picked tonight Tyler Marble. I know Tyler somewhat. I don't know him a whole lot, but he's coming into tonight one of those qualifier guys. I think Tyler's going to show his response coming into the Cup Series. And, Brandon, I know you got a pick here too.
Yeah, I do want to say, I give you props for that pick. Tyler's one of those guys that he loves to prove his name, right? So I think that's a solid pick tonight. I'm going to have to go with my buddy Timothy Latham. And the reason I want to go with Timothy Latham, Josh, he told me last night, he said, I'm kind of nervous about tomorrow's race. He said, I don't know what I'm going to have. I ain't put down near enough practice tonight. And I told him, I thought it was funny. I said, Tim, you tell me that all the time, man. And I see you at the top of the standings all the time. I said, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick you tomorrow night. I look for him to be at the front tonight, Josh.
Well, right now he's got the pole, but, that could change. We've got about 3 minutes left. Take a look at who we have in the chat here tonight. We got 23 concurrently watching. We got Brendan Kennedy out there. Gary Wells out there, my old buddy Gary. Who's Gary, as we always say it here? We pick on each other. Out there in Napa Know-How in chat. Dennis Ansman, actually one of the drivers out here as well. Currently in chat. Kathy Ansman, that is Dennis's wife out there rooting us on out there. Glad to see Kathy out there. Well, let's take a look. It looks like Jacob Cobb out there saying, let's go Black Crow Motorsports. Of course, Squiggy Wiggins out there with a $3 donation there in chat. Glad to see Squiggy out there rooting it on. Saying, best announcer in the biz. Well, I do appreciate that for sure. Let's see here. Squiggy Wiz. Where's turn 4? Lies like Pinocchio. Yeah, you got that right, because it is Pinocchio here this evening. And yes, you heard me call Pocono Pinocchio there, Brendan. So that's what we're going to call it here tonight is Pinocchio, because I know it's going to slip. And Tyler Marble going to go up to the top spot.
I was getting ready to say it, Josh. Woo! Every single week you pick those drivers, and the next thing you know, boop, there they are at the top. Solid pick by Tyler Marble. Going to be interesting. If it stays this way, we got about 2 minutes left.
Yes.
Be interesting 2 rows here. You're going to have the boys at Flashpoint Racing, the ones we've seen running real good in this series, with the marbles, father and son on the bottom, it looks like right now. So it's going to be a fun little restart. We'll get to see these qualifier guys come up here and rough up on some of these Maybe faster, maybe slower, maybe same speed as the actual Cup Series guys. So I'm looking forward to this one a
Now
whole
look
bunch.
at Justin Boyles up there putting in a time of 53.104 at about a 136, about a tenth of a second behind Tyler Marble. You know, you got Tyler, you got Justin, you got Jeffrey, Timothy Latham back to fourth, Greg Klein in fifth right now. Now he can come back out if he wants to, but you know, with coming out about a minute left, you know, you don't have that much time really to put in a qualifying lap under a minute because it takes
Yeah,
52. Man, and Tyler, the
if you're
only
not
one.
on the track, if you're not on the track right now, you're not going to get another lap in. I mean, by the time you get out there, you know, like if you left pit right now, you'd get to the start finish line and the checker flag will be waving. So
Yeah.
I saw a couple guys trying to squeeze one in. Latham was trying to squeeze one in. I'm not sure. The black car, one of his teammates went by him on the outside. Timothy actually pulled over. So these guys trying to squeeze it in at the last second and see what they can do. You pick, man. I think this happened a couple weeks ago. Your pick started on the pole right after you picked them. So.
Well, I picked Tyler Marble before I even, you know, even got in here. So,
Yes, I remember you was telling me that you'd had him down for a while. So
yep,
solid pick.
Yep. All right, we're coming down to about 5 seconds left here. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the driver bar. Everybody going to finalize the time. iRacing is going to count down here, and then we're going to get them on the grid here tonight, folks. So let's go ahead and let iRacing do its countdown. Going to be Tyler Marble up front. The 49 we see there sliding it across the line like it's the last lap.
While the countdown's ticking off, I do want to note, and I don't know if this is by design, if this is something he likes to do. I think I might have touched on it before. Tanner Kalin down there, the qualifying series driver in the number 44, for whatever reason, he never qualifies. He starts at the back, and he's always found his way to the front. But it's just something he likes to do, I guess, maybe by design, by strategy, the way they set those setups up. So you will see him still in the race. He'll be the fifth driver. And it looks like, Daniel Dow slid back to 11th. I was going to say the only driver outside of the top 10 from the Q Series, but
okay,
they've shuffled down.
Looks like now we are going to grid. Finally. Boy, iRacing likes to take its good old easy time. So let's get him down here on the Drive for Diabetes Awareness of the Captain Boys Trucking Grid Row here this evening. Tyler Marble going to grab that pole with the only time in the 52s, high 52s, but he did it. 52.968. Justin Boyles going to start on the outside of him in second. Jeffrey Marble, his dad there, going to start in third. Timothy Latham in fourth. Dakota Jorgensen fifth. Greg Klein in sixth. Zach York seventh. Oscar Jensen in eighth. Joshua Witherspoon in ninth. And Brian Conklin going to round out the top 10. Finish us out here, Brandon. Go ahead.
All righty. We got Daniel Dow starting in the 11th spot. Jordan Sailors 12th. Philip Loy 13th, Ted Pullen 14th, Benjamin DeMonstein 15th, Chad Gennigsman 16th, Kendall Levron in 17th, a buddy Jason Tripp in 18th, Luis Angel Lopez in 19th, Dennis Ansman in 20th, Richard Springer 21st, and rounding out our field tonight, Josh, is Tanner Kalin in 22nd spot.
All right, it looks like Strictly Soul Man out there in chat. That's Tanner.
That's Tanner. See, I knew he was having fun. And I tell you, that guy, he drives the tires off of it every race he's in. He'll come from the back to the front, pit strategy, put him back in the back. He'll do it again. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's so fast, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gustavo Lopez. I hope I said your name correctly in chat. Luis Angel Lopez's dad or brother, I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong. Huh?
I said a supporter nonetheless.
We appreciate it. Well, we got time to interview the pole setter. So this is Pinocchio. So let's see here if we can get our pole sitter up here.
They usually sit in a different Discord, so I don't know if they're slid in here tonight. I'm looking for them. So yeah, I don't see them
I
anywhere.
don't see them in here. Well, we won't get the pole sitter here tonight, and that's understandable. Wanting to be, by yourself, not being disturbed. Yeah, I don't know exactly the rules for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series when it comes to, if it's mandatory or not. So, hey, if they're not in here, they're not in here.
Hopefully, hopefully if we see them in a spot where they hang on and win a stage, hopefully somehow or another, we can get in contact with them and talk to them, things like that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, everybody knows how we get them going here. Of course, we'll talk more about some of the notes that we've got here. Tire limit, 5 extra sets. Of course, it's 6 altogether because of the set they set on, or that they start with. But 5 extra sets. They have included that tire limit here. So that is going to be interesting to watch to see exactly, can they, really hold on to the tires. The stretch, the stretch here, man, this track's front stretch is long, but we'll get to that as we make our way out of turn number 3 here. Coming down to the front stretch, 3,700 plus feet long. Green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here at Pocono.
I just realized, Josh, as we were coming to that green flag there, these Marble boys, they got themselves in a predicament. They had Flashpoint Racing boxing them into that bottom lane down there. That was kind of cool to see.
Yep, Tyler Marble, and they're getting all squiggly, and we're going to go 3 wide already. And that's the thing about Pocono is you can go 3 wide, whether it be on the front stretch or on the what they call the Long Pond straightaway, or, of course, coming out of turn number 3 back onto the front stretch. You can go 3 wide. I mean, you're looking at about 500 feet from wall to wall.
It's very wide, and as you see there, I mean, as we come down the front stretch there, those cars look so small compared to that wide front stretch, and you have room everywhere. Thomas Rutherford down there in the chats, let's go SRN, Trip and Dow. Gonna be a long race. Looking forward to those boys. I agree with you. Hopefully they'll come to the front and make some noise. It's a qualifying series, guys, here. Josh, looking good through the first little bit here.
Yeah, we're still neck and neck here today. Got some passing going on. These tires, they're going to fall off, but you go ahead and make your passes early, get into position, of course, for the stage. I mean, Tyler up front. Oh boy, Greg Klein blinking out there. Looks like Zach York. Oh, Zach gets some company here. Boy, Oscar Jensen there. We got a car off here. Who is that? I'm not sure who that was. Just went wide out of 4 or out of 3. Why do I keep saying 4? Boy, I'm used to. I'm used to ovals, right. Man.
Yeah, it feels right when you say, you think of turning left and 4 turns turning left. If you're turning right, there's more than 4 turns. But if there's more than 4 turns, you can, just like we said, you're turning right. So it's weird that this is the one-off
Oh yeah,
speedway.
I think this is the only track in NASCAR that's 3 turns. So,
if I'm not mistaken, it's only one of 2 on the iRacing. Concord Speedway is also a 3-turn triangle.
Oh,
but
really?
It's much smaller. It's much smaller and a lot quicker, but
Ted Poole in there catching that grass. We're gonna go 2 wide. It looked like 3 wide there for a second, but this is around the 19th position. There with the 44 of Tanner Kalin. It looks like Taylor's gonna fall back right ahead, up ahead of him. It's gonna be the 21 on the car, 22 in the driver bar there. That's going to be Richard Springer. Chad Genningsman in the 9. This is running back in the back of the field here. Looks like now single file for the most part, and it's right now it's the Marble family, Tyler Marble and Jeffrey Marble. Count out Justin though; he's right there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm interested to see how this plays out through the rest of this stage because it doesn't look like the two marbles. It doesn't look like they're really, they're not really pushing each other. Like they're just kind of riding, and that could get interesting once we start getting Boyles and Latham and then Greg Klein. Once they start closing that gap, it could get very interesting as to, how that plays out.
Well, turn 1, 14-degree banking. Is actually modeled after Trenton Speedway. Turn 2, 8 degrees of banking. Indianapolis, everybody knows Indianapolis. The tunnel turn on Indianapolis. That is actually the tunnel turn here for Pocono. Turn 2 is really all 4 turns for Indianapolis because they're all the same.
I was going to say, if you don't know Indianapolis, next Friday night, you will know Indianapolis. That's where we head next on the schedule. So, you get to learn that one real quick.
Yep. Turn 3, 6 degrees of banking after the Milwaukee Mile.
It's an interesting 3 tracks. Yeah. You'll see, I'm sure at some point tonight, you'll see some drivers venture down there on that flat. They'll slide all through that corner. It's the one thing you don't want to do at Pocono. It's the second hardest thing to do here, honestly, is to try to pass down there in the flat. Hardest thing to do, in my opinion, and a lot of these guys, you use so much rear brake in the race car that when you come off at turn 3 and try to get that car slowed up, you get sideways as can be.
Well, it looks like the 51 of Oscar Jensen, they're going to make a pass here in turn 3. As well as Zach York, he's going to make the pass on Dakota Jorgensen there. So Oscar going to go into 6, Zach in 7, Dakota back to 8. Now, they're not really spread out. They're pretty, anywhere between a tenth of a second to at about a second or so. So you don't see the separation right now. I mean, the second stage may be different. The third stage, though, going to the end of the race, definitely going to see a big difference in the way that tire fall off. And, of course, the fuel. We talked about the fuel, 25 to 28 laps. But the ones to watch here this evening, Brandon. Go ahead, man. I know you got that list.
Yeah, I've got a few here. We got Timothy Latham, of course. He got on a real hot streak. He had a 3-race win streak. It was snapped last weekend when he got a second-place finish. So not terrible, just not the win streak that Tim had. So, we'll watch him as, he started 4th. He's still running 4th. He'll come through the field, I'm sure, and maybe lead at least a few laps. We've got Oscar Jensen, who actually broke the streak of Timothy Latham last week, and he has 2 wins on the season. And then, of course, the guy that's led the most laps in the last 3 races, or 2 of the last 3 races, is going to be Chad Genningsman in the 9. Now, we got a little bit of work to do for him.
Hang on a minute. We've got a driver here that's off, went really low. I don't know who that was. Might have been Kendall LeVron there. Like, kind of went wide. So, okay, we're good. Side-by-side action with 3 wide on the front stretch, though. Going into turn number 1. Can they get it figured out here? Oh, yeah, they got to figure it out. Back to 2 wide. Go ahead.
And he got a little close there. I do just want to touch after seeing the stream pop up. Again, I want to hit on this, and we'll hit on it periodically. When you see the way that those names should work for first and second as of now, looks like they I thought they were going 3 wide there. I was going to let 3 wide.
Boyles, Timothy Latham, Jeffrey Marble. Okay, we're going to stay up here with 2nd, 3rd, and 4th here, but go ahead on Chad Genningsman.
Yeah, he's been running solid. You know, he's been up at the front. You know, he's making his way there. Of course, we saw him run really strong the last couple of weeks, and even it seems like when he has a down week, it's still a good week. You know, but what I wanted to really touch on, there are five. Well, we'll hold off on that again. They're going to be 3 wide, Josh.
Oh, we're going to go 3 wide. Yes, we are. 3 wide. Now we're back to 2.
That didn't last very long, but I don't think it's done either. These guys want those points, and
I don't either. But here's the thing, Brandon. Okay, the harder these 3 drivers race, the further Tyler will get out in front of them. Yeah, we're going to be coming to the end of the stage. And that's going to rack them up, stack them up. We're going to restart here, for stage 2. But right now, they're just letting Tyler, kind of run away with the first stage here.
yeah, and maybe that's by design. Like I said, they're officially the 48 and the 51. Well, the 15 in this series. I'm sorry, the 48 and the 15 are officially Team Marble Racing. Where you see one, you see the other.
8 gonna give the bump to, I believe that's Jeffrey Marble.
Yeah, see, he's got me a little thrown off. He's the 15 in this series. We do have a 51 in this series, which is going to be Oscar Jensen. So he's flipped around in this series. He's a 15. So if you hear me say the 51 and Jeff Marble, I run with him Thursday night. He's a 51. So that's totally on me.
Yeah, they're getting a little loose right now. Side by side, Justin Boyles, Jeffrey Marble. Can Justin make the pass? Yeah, he'll do it. He's looking to tack on another one. Well, if that 5 leaves that bottom open, that's going to happen, and he closed the door quickly.
Yeah, and that was a smart move there. We saw by the 5 car. Curious here, though. I mean, you see, if you locked on to these 3 drivers, you'd think that's the race for the lead. You got to get up there a little ways to find Tyler Marble. And that's just what I was going to say. Yep. I think Justin attacks Latham here, and he tries to set sail on that 48. Justin's got a really quick car here, Josh.
Yes, he does. I think the, open setups, what adjustments can these drivers make here? Man, that 15 right now, though, all over that right rear of the 8. But, as we come out of turn number 2 and down through, into 3.
Should be coming through.
Yeah, out of 3 now. Latham.
They start to run together a lot.
Yeah, Pocono, the tricky triangle, or Pinocchio, as I call it now. Thanks to
Justin Boyle going to make his way to the inside yet again.
Yeah, man, Timothy gets that run on that outside, though. Oh, Justin getting a little loose. He's still going to keep it side by side.
With the line that Latham runs through turn 1, Justin has to go down to that flat that we were talking about earlier, and here it looks like he's just going to let Justin go. Oh, well, Justin got a little loose. Here comes Marble on the inside.
Watch the 49. Zach York going to take a 3 wide. Now we're going to go back to 2. We're going to have to watch Zach now because he's up in the mix.
I was going to say that was a bold move by the 49 car, Zach York there. It's so easy to just say that you get a run through turn 2 there. It's so easy to drive up there on the high side and try to do it. But then once you get up there, you realize that
back to 2, down into 1, boy.
You realize that turn 2 on the outside is not a good idea.
I don't think you want to go 3 wide into 1 as what they're doing right now. I ain't live, Anna. Yeah, I'm live. Just making sure here.
I've got it pulled up on the far left screen here. So if we have issues, okay. I'll be.
All right. Oscar Jensen also under fire here. He's going to fall back. Look, see, that's the 24 of Dakota Jorgensen right behind him. The 24 Dakota. The 21 of Daniel Dow, but I've got him in the 24 on his car, so he's technically in the 21, I believe.
That's a driver that I've been keeping my eye on. Again, I touched on it before. One of my teammates at Team SRN, he started in 11th, and that car has done really good so far. He's drove it up to the 6th position. Looks like right now he may have some faster drivers behind him that are just kind of maybe holding up a little bit, but we'll see what kind of adjustments. I think you had mentioned before, what kind of adjustments can you make? The simplest ones that you can make, you have a left and rear spring perch offset.
Oh, we got a car. Oh, bouncing, hitting the wall there. Who is that? That is going to be, oh, Jeffrey Marble.
Oh no!
What happened to Jeffrey? Oh, can you go back and take a look at it? Because we are going to be coming out of turn number 3 here, coming to lap 16.
Come back here and see what happened to Mr. Marble, the father of son Tyler leading.
In the stage here, lap 16, Tyler Marble is gonna win a stage 1 here this evening.
Let's see here.
Waiting for everybody to cross, and they did. Ooh. Tyler Marble, stage 1 winner.
Looks like he got a pretty good run going into turn 2, Josh. Now, this is Jeffrey Marble in the 15 car. Got a pretty good run into turn 2. Got sideways during that, pancaked the outside wall, slid down to the inside, and pancaked the inside wall as well. Looks like he may be able to gather that back up, and I don't think he'll be as fast as he was, but he should be okay, Josh.
All right, well, we'll see. I don't believe there's any resets for IVCS because they do follow the NASCAR racing. So I think the resets are turned off. So we get back up front here. Tyler Marble, our stage winner here this evening. Man, let's see here. Probably not going to be able to interview him. But we will, of course, they will, of course, I'm sure, come down pit road. There's no doubt about it. They have to.
What was that there, Josh? I missed the last part.
They have to come down pit road. They have to.
Yeah. And that's what I wanted to touch on. What I kind of missed in stage 1 there. They got to the point where the tires were still feeling good, right? But they're on the far, far end of that where, 3-4 more laps, those tires were going to start dropping off a cliff. So, yeah, I expect pit road to be super, super busy here. I don't doubt that anyone stays out. And if they do, it won't be long into stage 2 that they come down pit road, Josh.
Yeah, they only have, like we talked about, 25 to 28 laps on fuel. So the next stage will end lap 55. Coming to lap 56, they'll, of course, cross to take lap 56. Yeah, there is no way they're going to be able to make it to the end of the stage from here. There's no way.
If they can push it to 28 laps and they're smart, if you see these guys come off of pit road here, we're going to have probably 2. Let's see, we're on lap 17 now. They're pitting, coming to 18. So we're looking at about lap 20 going back green. So that puts you just at 30 laps. If you shut the engine off, Josh, you will be really, really close. And especially if we get one more caution, I think you can make it. The tires probably will be shot. So if we see a caution, I fully expect these guys to come down pit road.
Yeah.
But if we go green, I do believe if you save just the amount of fuel, you can make it. I don't know if you would want to and risk that. But, I mean, it could be done.
Yeah, it could be. I want to know who Squiggy Wiggins is. That's who I want to know. That I've raced with you a few times, and I don't know the name. So,
big run for the 5 car. Going to be the second off pit road there. That was a good stop for them.
Tyler Marble going to be off pit road here. Timothy Latham off second. Zach York looks like third. Justin Boyles fourth. Dakota Jorgensen fifth. Oscar Jensen in sixth. Philip Loy seventh. Greg Klein in 8th. Brian Coughlin, it looks like it's going to get around the 18 of Greg Klein. So it looks like Brian Coughlin 8th, Greg Klein 9th, and Joshua Witherspoon going to be there in 10th. But our stage 1 winner here will be, of course, Tyler Marble.
I was hoping he would come to Discord. I'd like to, just to hear from his point of view here, but I still don't see him anywhere in there.
It is what it is,
Yeah,
You know,
not a whole lot of
we
pressure
gotta,
for these qualifier
yeah.
series guys. They're not running
Yep.
for points tonight, so good to see. Good to see
Well,
from.
let's bring up Justin here because let me go ahead and take the stage winner off here and then bring the driver bar back up. But let's bring up Justin here real quick. Have a word with Justin Boyles. Justin, stage 1, green flag. Yeah, man, 3 wide here. Yeah, I mean, it's Pocono, man. Talk about it. We got plenty of time because it's Pinocchio.
Yeah, man, we had a lot of fun racing there. These Marvel guys are pretty fast. We knew that though, coming from the Q series. To the viewers who are watching, just pay attention to those names because you'll see them a lot next year. But yeah, man, we had a lot of fun racing. Man, there's a lot of room to race here on this track. Me and Tim were trying our best to get by Jeff there and see if we can hunt down Tyler, and then it just took us a little too long. But Zach threw his name up here in the ring, and I see Oscar's in my mirror, so it should be pretty fun, man. I'm having a good time so far.
I'll tell
Well,
you,
go ahead, Brandon.
from a standpoint, Justin, from racing with the marbles, Jeff Marble is a lot like Jeff Burton in the actual series. He's one of the hardest guys on the track, no matter if how fast he is or how old his tires are. He's one of the hardest guys to get by. You guys did a great job managing to get by him, man, because he's tough to pass.
Yeah, he was a handful, man, but he raced us clean. That's all I can ask for. I'm not one of those guys that really tends to let people by me either. We're racing, so
yeah, it's been a good race so far. And
I'd wreck you for a Klondike bar.
I hear you. I'd wreck my mother to win one of these things, man. So.
All right, Justin, we're gonna go ahead and let's concentrate here tonight, man. Go get ready. Stage 2.
Good luck, buddy.
10-4. Appreciate it, guys.
Man, I love messing with the guys, man, because they don't take nothing too serious.
Yeah, they just have fun and go fast here. That's pretty much their whole motive.
Oh, we come out of turn 3. Get them going before you get to that.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see here as the pace car is going to dive down pit road. Tyler Marble yet again waiting for it, picks the throttle back up as we come down the front stretch, and we've got him green again. Beautiful restart by the third place car there, Zach York. See what he does with the run he's probably going to have here off of turn 1, Josh.
Well, as we dive into turn 1, still side by side for the lead. Boy, I mean, that 48 of Tyler Marble, man, he's holding strong. We're going to go 3 wide again. And back here toward the back. Oh, man, the 0-1. Philip Loy in the mix here. Looks like
Timothy
back to
Latham.
2 wide.
Got the position on him down the short chute. Looked like he backed turn 1 up. Got the inside on Tyler Marble. We're going to see a new leader here, Josh.
New leader. Yep, new leader. Timothy Latham up front. Well, go ahead on your point there.
Now, the one thing I touched on it, and I'm sure we'll probably get interrupted with these guys making it tough for me to get this out. As you guys see here, for us, we see the names of the drivers with the Q. But on the stream overlay, you have the 48, that's Tyler Marble. Yep, we'll hold off on that again. Okay, they're going to straighten it back out in turn 1. I thought they were going to have a good run there.
They're going to straighten it out here because we got the 49 of Zach York there all over that 48. Go ahead, though. Well,
all right,
don't do it yet.
You're not going to let me get it out tonight.
Don't do it yet because we got side by side with Tyler Marble in the 5 and Timothy Latham. Man, I think it's going to come down to Tyler and Timothy. And it may come down to Zach, too, because he's right there all over the back. Oh, man. Well, that apron is legal. So, good Lord, these drivers up front.
Interesting to see those guys down on that yellow line in turn 3. That's the flat that I was talking about before. And you see, you got Zach York.
Got a wreck. No, and this is going to be the first caution. That's going to be Oscar Jensen there in the 51. Going to take a hard lick to the inside wall on the front stretch. Well, we hope for no cautions, but it's Pocono.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, let's see here what we got.
Just watching it back there as I saw it, it looked like Oscar disappeared on the 24 of Dakota Jorgensen, or maybe that was Justin Boyles, if we're running the same paint scheme. Looked like he disappeared.
Yeah, it looks like he did disappear, and then it looks like whoever it was right up to kind of lost control, and then right there when he came back, there was contact. That be
it's
the
Jorgensen, I believe,
24
yeah.
on the side.
It
Hang on a
almost looks,
minute.
though,
Let me
after that as
see.
if it
The
changed to the
24,
8 car. I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Now the 24, it looks like Dakota Jorgensen. And then the 51, yeah, definitely going to take a hard lick there to the inside of wall. And, that's a safer barrier. It separates the pit road from the actual racing surface. So, in real life, it would have still been a hard lick.
Yeah.
But,
It looks like he got that car turned enough around. Oh, man, it's just ever so...
Man.
Looked like he got it turned enough around that it wasn't a square hit, so hopefully didn't hurt the engine too bad. A tough spot to be in nonetheless. It's still a hard lick to the inside wall, but hopefully he'll be able to continue here. He's one of our top points guys and usually a front runner and contender at the end.
All right, well, we're under the first caution of the evening, the actual first caution of the evening here tonight. So, well, we interviewed Justin. He's back in 7th. Man, I want to interview Tyler, but I can't. Let's go ahead and interview, if I can find him, our outside pole sitter. I don't remember who that was.
Outside pole sitter would have been Justin Boyles. Third place went to Jeffrey Marble, and 4th was Timothy Latham.
Okay, so let's go ahead and interview our leader here. That's going to be Timothy Latham. So we'll go ahead and drag him up here right now. Go ahead and interview him there, bud. Brandon.
What's happening, Tim?
What's going on?
Pretty good run so far. Got the Q Series guys in here running with you, and Tyler. Tyler and Jeff Marble both ran you pretty clean there. What's it like seeing these guys out here from the Q Series running with you tonight, man?
Well, I'm liking it. It gives us a little more competition, and I know the Marble guys have been fast in that series. I got to watch them and commentate for them last night, so I know they got fast cars, and it's been fun up here. We were racing a little bit there, me, Justin, and Jeff a little bit. And Tyler was pulling away from us and allowed Zach to get up there. But all in all, it's been pretty fun. We just got to not race each other so we can stay in front of Tyler.
Yeah, and that's, you guys have put on a show for the fans here watching with us. And just sitting at it now, you're able to edge that lead away from Tyler. This is one of those tracks where you're either all bunched up or you're all spread out. What's it going to take to really break away from the pack behind you, Timothy?
Well, they're probably going to have to race a little bit. And just I got to be perfect to hit my marks here because, Tyler's not making any mistakes. I know Jeff made a few, but I haven't seen Tyler make any yet. So hopefully we can just stay perfect, not make any mistakes, and stay ahead of him.
Yeah, that's the Iron Man for sure in that 48 car on the outside, buddy. We'll go ahead and get you back down there and let you get back with your team. Sound like you guys were in a discussion, but good luck the rest of this race here, man. You made it fun for us so far.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck, Timothy.
Thank you.
All right.
Try to squeeze this in here while they're 1 to green. The cues that you see on the field, on the scroll bar at the top. The 48 is Tyler Marble. The 37 is Brian Conklin. The 21 is Daniel Dow. The 44 is Tanner Kalin. And the 15 is Jeffrey Marble, Tyler's dad. So I've been trying to get that out for a while. I figured caution would be a good time to squeeze that one in there.
Well, Daniel Dow don't have a cue.
Oh, so yeah, you're correct. You're correct. Yeah. I apologize for that. The 21, Daniel Dow, is a qualifying series guy, but the rest of those guys that you see, 44, Tanner Kalin, 15, Jeffrey Marble, 37, Brian Conklin, and then the 48 is Tyler Marble.
Yeah. So Daniel Dow doesn't have a cue, but yeah, he came from the qualifier series. Oh, we exit turn 2 here tonight, making our way down into turn number 3. It's going to be Timothy Latham. Going to get him going here after the first caution here this evening. The actual first caution doesn't look like anybody really came down pit road. So, can you save enough fuel to make it to the end of the stage? I still doubt it. But, hey, we're going to exit turn number 3 here tonight at Pocono. And that pace car is going to dive off the Ford Mustang. And there it goes. Timothy Latham, he's going to be on the loud pedal. Green flag is back out here again tonight for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series. Round 19 here at Pinocchio.
Yet again, excellent restart by the 49 car as well as the 5 of Timothy Latham at time. 49 and Zach York's going to slide into second place for the moment. He's been on top of those restarts, and maybe that's his knowledge running with some of these other guys like Timothy Latham, whereas Tyler Marble has yet to run a race with Timothy Latham in the IBCS.
Well, Joshua Witherspoon started ninth. He's edging down to the inside there of the 49. Oh, really close, still side by side. Man. Oh, are they going to go door to door? Oh, man.
Such good racing so far, man. And these guys they're giving so much and they're taking so much. That's the crazy part about it is, they're it's almost like, these guys, it's almost like they ran together all season, right? But no, they're sharing and they're giving room where it needs to be and they're taking room where they see it. So,
well, you can get some major draft here at Pocono, though. So,
yeah, I think in a lot of the times through turns 1 and turns 3 specifically, you want to be the second place car. You want to be the car following. And, you see some of these guys back their corner entry up, not drive in as deep, and then you'll see a huge run down the long straightaways. And that's where that draft comes into effect. You get back on the gas quicker, you pick up the draft, and you're running for it. Look like they're getting a little dicey back there in the back of the pack, Josh.
I'm watching it here. Yeah, a little dicey. Looks like Luis Angel Lopez there in the 10. You're going to get a little loose. He's going to make a pass there, but right behind him is going to be Jeffrey Marble. The other Marble going to the inside, the 54 of my buddy Ted Poulin out there. Man, I love saying Ted's name, Ted Poulin. He's trying to pull his way up to the front here tonight. Started 14th, currently running in 17th. Still having a good run there in that Pepsi 54 machine, but he's got to take care of that car and not get caught up into anything because Pocono, if you're bunched up like you are right now, one mistake and, that's all it takes. Well, Dakota Jorgensen there going to fall back as Justin Boyles makes the pass there to go back up into 6th place as we go back up toward the front. Can't count out really any of these drivers. Daniel Dow either. Daniel in some traffic. Tanner, Kalen, Philip Loy, Brian Coughlin, Dakota Jorgensen, and it looks like, that's it. Right there, all really bumper to bumper there, and even too wide here tonight.
Yeah, and that's, you got a lot of, we saw somebody get a little loose. Looked like Tyler Marble there off the corner.
It was either Tyler or Philip. I've seen Philip get a little wide.
I think Tyler got a little loose and slid down there at the bottom off the corner. So no harm, no foul, though. He was able to keep it going, not really lose a lot of time. Zach York did slip by him a little bit ago, though. But any of these guys, like you said, I've saw some of these Q Series guys. They said that they just wanted to ride for a little while, fill out the field, and that's pretty much what you have. They're kind of spread out throughout the field, front to back. Every few cars, you got a Q Series guy, so not all at the front, not all at the back. So they're fitting in the pack well, Josh.
Yeah, making some passing here and there. Man, they're having a dodge. Greg Klein, though, not having a race here tonight. He's been blinking in and out all night. I don't know what's going on with Greg Klein here this evening. I can't stay on him. It looks like Dakota Jorgensen there on the outside going to get passed up by my buddy Philip there. So Philip going to go into 7th. Right behind Dakota is going to be Brian Conklin and the 37 machine. All these drivers out here, most of them, I don't know a lot of the qualifiers, but most of them, I talk to and I get to know them outside of iRacing. Greg just having some issues.
Do apologize there. Had to step away for just a second there, John.
Hey, you got a little one, and I've got 4-legged little ones. So,
little ones.
I know what it's like.
They played outside all day. They're tired. They don't want to go to bed yet.
And they don't want to go to bed. Yep.
Yeah. They had a lot of fun in the sun today. We had a real hot day. I actually went outside to smoke earlier, and burnt the bottoms of my feet on the porch. Got a wood porch. But it got hot today, man. I didn't make that mistake twice.
I bet not. Well, Joshua Witherspoon has already worked his way up to fourth. Man, he's got Justin Boyles, though, all over the back tail of him. Zach York and Tyler Marble also kind of, I don't know, they were neck and neck there, but man, they, when you get on the straightaways out of the corner, we got a pass back here. That's going to be the 8 of Boyles there going to the inside of the 11. Okay, he's going to pull it right
he decided it wasn't
11.
time yet.
Man.
Big shove by the 48, though, down in the corner on the 49. They trying to catch that 5 car, the 48 and the 49 of Zach York and Tyler Marble there, trying everything they can. Tyler Marble's on the other end of this here, Josh, in stage 2. He's seeing that 5 car do just what he did to these boys in stage 1. So,
he's not really pulled out as far as Tyler did. But still, nevertheless, the more they race it up back here, the further Timothy is going to get ahead of them. Of course, they know, stage is going to come to an end here. We're on lap 31 of 55. Back here with Chad Genningsman, he's going to fall back to a spot here of Jeffrey Marble. Go ahead.
I think the guy that Timothy Latham out in the lead right now has got to worry about the most is the guy that's picking them up and laying them down right now. It's the 8 car of Justin Boyles. He got around the 11 of Josh Witherspoon. They're going to slightly peek to the inside of Tyler Marble. He don't want to let his teammate get too far away there.
Yeah, not going to be able to get that nose to work that time by. Yeah, Pocono, one of those tracks that, man, you have got to be careful as we make our way down into turn number 2 here.
Oh, they're so close together here. We're going to see Boyles yet again peek to the inside of the 48 and the 49.
Is he going to try for a double? Here will that go, man! Woo! And no,
Such
that wasn't
good driving.
That wasn't Ric Flair there, folks.
It fooled me there for a second. I thought Rick done jumped in the chat with us here.
Man, and he is still Justin Boyles up to second here, man. Wow, Justin.
As he told us at the end of stage 1, if there's a driver in this field that wants a win more than anyone else, it's that 8 car of Justin Boyles. He's been so close, Josh, that he can taste victory lane. And he's coming for that 5 car here as we get later in this run.
We're having some issues here in OBS. So let's hope it clears up. All right, it looks like it's cleared up here, folks. But man, that was a race, or a pass, I should say. We still got a race.
There's going to be another one here.
Marble to the inside of York.
By the time we get back to the start-finish line here, we might have a new leader. That 8 car has found the back bumper of the 5. You got Dennis Ansman coming there in the 16. Tyler Marble coming in the 48. They're all got a bounty, a target on the back of that 5 car right now as they're all closing in on him.
Yes, they are. Man, it's close. Oh, maybe a pass for the lead. Down into turn number 3 here. That is going to be Milwaukee Mile. Justin Boyle. Oh, man, look at Tyler Marble as well. But Justin is going to go into the lead and lead his first lap here tonight. Tyler Marble also going to make the pass over Timothy Latham for second place. Justin working his way up to the lead, but man, Tyler, he is getting that draft off of the number 8 machine down into turn number 2 here tonight. What is Tyler gonna do? Is he gonna try to make that pass here? Or is it going to hold off? Oof.
Not sure how long my headset had been muted there. I didn't recall muting it, but we're going to be 3 wide. Ooh, Timothy's going to back out of the middle.
Oh.
Timothy thought better of that.
Oh.
Ansman's there, though, so he's either got to go or get out of the way.
Well, we haven't talked much about Dennis here. He's worked his way up from 20th here this evening. Timothy Latham, Justin Boyce, Tyler Marble. Oh! 3 wide behind him.
I don't know about this one.
No, they're going to clear it up here.
Timothy said, I don't want no part of that right now.
As they get around the 55 of Jordan Sailors, currently running 8 laps down. Richard Springer going to fall back here behind the 10, but we got to get back up here because Tyler Marble, of course, going to retake the lead here this evening. Of course, our pole sitter, Justin Boyles, in second. They're bumping and banging back here. If you ain't
Zach York going to go for the double.
Racing. Yep, he's going for a double.
Oh,
yes.
Can he do it?
I don't know. Man.
Just too much power of that 5 car on the outside.
Out of 3, Milwaukee.
We see Justin Boyles go ahead and make his pit stop there. That's the first of our leaders come down pit road that time. So the 5 will inherit second, the 49 third, and the 16 fourth. So we'll see how long these guys stay
Justin
out.
Boyles down pit road.
Yeah, I think this is one of the weaknesses, Josh, of the Marble guys, and I hope Tyler's paid attention. Their weaknesses are staying on the track too long after leaders start pitting. If he can come down this time after seeing Boyles pit behind him, I think that goes to show just what he's learned in the Q Series because that's one of their weaknesses. And like I said, I hope he's learned from it because these guys, they know their stuff. And if he can pit right with them, maybe 1 or 2 laps. Let's see, we're in turn 2 here? No, turn 3. Coming through turn 3. So we'll see now. It's not going to be now. We're going to see Latham and Ansman, though, off of 4. Looks like Jorgensen back there as well. All the Flashpoint Racing guys and Ansman going to be on pit road this time, Josh.
All right. Well, Tyler Marble's still staying out. Man, we got pit road happening. Ansman, Latham, let's see here. Jorgensen. Oh, green flag pit stops here for stage 2.
Looks like a clean pit stop so far for those boys back there. Who do we got here? I can't tell what car that is running around beside of Conklin, but he's been making some noise. Is that not Philip Lloyd? It's going to be Kendall LeVron actually getting a little racy here. He's passed a few guys that were running up ahead of him. Wanting to look by this 37 car here, Josh, and maybe make some more headway.
Let's see. Kendall LeVron. Let's go back here to Kendall here.
He's going to get just a big run.
Oh, we got more
guys
coming down. Yep. That's going to be
Zach York,
Philip Lloyd, Witherspoon.
Joshua Witherspoon, and was that Kimry or was that Benjamin D? I'm not sure. One of those other Flying Arrow guys.
Benjamin D of the 97.
Kendall LeVron, it looks like he's got a faster race car than that 37.
I don't see Kimry out here.
Okay, so Kimry, okay. I thought I saw his name earlier, so that was Benjamin D. I do apologize. Yep. Let's see, one of my buddies here, 2 of my buddies have a shot at leading a lap here. We don't have Jeff Marble at a lap yet. Daniel Dow, Brian Conklin, all of the excluding Tyler Marble.
Brian has led a lap. Officially.
So, Brian did lead that one there? Okay.
He did lead that one, yes.
So let's see here just if we can get all of our Q Series guys to bring a lap around. Well, I don't know Let's look back. I don't think it's going to happen because I think Tyler Marble's catching these guys pretty quick back here.
Oh, Brian down pit road. Kendall down pit road. Let me see if I can catch on to these guys. Daniel Dow down pit road. Looks like we've got in chat Claudel, Demosathene in chat. I've got an Uncle Claudel, so I hope I said your name correctly. It's spelled different, but I think it's pronounced the same. Glad to see you out there in chat, Claudel. Greg Klein up to the lead. He has yet to pit, but he is up to the lead here.
Wonder what happened. I guess you could see as we catch the update here. I'm guessing we're going to go off of a solid pit stop still for our front three leaders. But you can see the little bit of a difference that Tyler Marble lost time on that pit stop, just staying out those couple extra laps. He slid back to third.
Yeah, Chad Genningsman. Now let's see here. Well,
they're still cycling through. They're looks like 9th, 10th, and 11th, but big swing there. We'll see how that cycles out.
Okay, Greg Klein, Chad Genningsman. Okay, looks like Jeffrey Marble has yet to pit, as well as Greg Klein. Now he is up front. He has officially led a lap. Chad Genningsman, Jeffrey Marble, Richard Springer, and I think, Jason Tripp, currently running in 5th, has yet to pit here in stage 2. Are they banking on a caution? Are they trying to save as much fuel as they can? But like you was talking about, the time loss, that's the biggest thing.
And 2 laps at Pocono is a lot of fuel to try and save, Josh. It's just stretched out so much. It's such a long racetrack.
It's not Pocono. It's Pinocchio.
At Pinocchio, it's stretched out like Pinocchio's nose nonetheless, for sure. I don't think, just looking now, you got about 24 seconds from Boyles to Klein. As if Klein pitted, it hasn't updated for me, but just looking, now 22 seconds. So that quick, 2 seconds were gone. I don't think they're going to be able. 7 laps, depending on the lap times. I still think Boyles gets some of these guys. Maybe Greg Klein, Chad Genningsman, those guys maybe could do it. Maybe Jeffrey Marble, but I think Jason Tripp and Richard Springer, I think they're going to get run down here and actually pass before the stage is over.
Well,
I don't know if the gamble's really worth it.
Oh, we are on or coming to lap 44 here this evening. Greg Klein still out there taking lap 44, still blinking out there. So let's get back here on Chad Genningsman here real quick. Started 16th, running 2nd. So we're looking at about 12 laps because they have to complete lap 55, coming to tape 56. So we're looking at about 12 laps left before the end of the stage. Man, this is going to be close. However, man, I don't know.
Do see confirmation down here, Josh, from Oscar Jensen. He's in the chat with us. He said, talk about winner to loser. We're junked, boys. Pack it up. So we hate to see that, Oscar.
Oh!
Hate to see that day has come to an end, man. Had a fast race car for sure.
Oh, we hate to see it, Oscar. Man. Oh, buddy Oscar. Well, next week, I don't have that schedule pulled up in front of me, Brandon. So where are we at next Saturday night or next Friday night?
Indianapolis. We're going to run the Brickyard.
Brickyard, Indianapolis. Man, that's going to be, there's 4 turns there.
Yeah. Well, if you take Pocono and you add the other turn to it, over across turn 1, you got Indy. We're just adding another turn to it.
But here's the thing. Pocono, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns,
Yeah.
Going in and out of a turn, in and out of a turn, and in and out of a turn. There's 6 turns here at Pocono. So,
I think between this race and next race, if we can have some of these guys reach up and steal positions, Josh, these could be Everything's squared
Looks
away.
like Chad Gunningsman there. Looks like that's the 55.
Jordan
That's
Sailors.
going to be Jordan Sailors. He's going to make the pass. That's not for position, but he is going to make the pass there. He's coming up on the 18. Well, Jordan is going to get a lap back here the old-fashioned way. Going to pass
Doing it
the
the hard
leader.
way.
Yeah, 8 laps down. But, hey, man, you got to do what you got to do, you know.
I'm curious here. You know, we're running 46, lap 46 here.
Okay,
These guys have.
Oh, man, Greg, come on, man. Not blinking.
Yeah, that
You're
blinking's
killing me.
bad. I know that's tough for Chad behind him, too. Maybe Chad's like, we'll just see if he runs out of gas because he's blinking a little bit. We've got about, I think, 4 to go this time. 3. There's 4 to go this time
he's
by.
not the only one blinking. It looks like another driver was blinking there, too. I know iRacing is working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but
We ran our season
Jeffrey
finale.
Marble down pit road.
I didn't think he had enough. He ran a little too hard, but as I was saying, we ran our season
Looks like
finisher in one of the
everybody-
leagues that I'm in. We had a real bad blinking
Alright.
problem. We had everyone blinking in there, so iRacing has been having a little bit of issues. It's Jordan Sailors at 55 that's blinking in and out on you, Josh.
All right, so we've got the top 4 that have yet to pit here this evening. I can't stay on Greg Klein here tonight because he's blinking so bad. So we're going to get on Chad here. He's going to go to the inside of, I believe, that is going to be Greg Klein.
I tell you what, these guys
So
are pit at the
Chad
front.
up front. Now, Chad has yet to pit too. Justin Boyles at about 0.6 of a second behind. Now 5 of Jason Tripp. Jason has yet to pit as well.
Yeah, and you got Boyles right on his back bumper here, so
he's going
maybe
to make the pass right now. Yeah, he's going to
maybe
the
some
inside of the
stage
91.
points, maybe some stage points in mind for Jason Tripp there. I knew he wasn't going to get there, but I don't know if Genixman and Klein, these guys have enough fuel. I don't know if Justin gets there in just the amount of laps. We have a little over 2 laps here. I don't know if they can quite make it up to those guys, but maybe some stage points being stolen here, Josh.
And it could be. You know, those stage points definitely play a big factor. We see there right up ahead, Timothy Latham, I believe that he is, getting around. Oh, Jason Tripp now down pit road here this time. It looks like also Greg Klein coming down pit road. Chad Gunningsman there is still going to stay out. Richard Springer, man.
I saw some of the other teammates of Jason Tripp there, like I said, being affiliated with Team SRN. I figured once he got passed for position by those guys on newer tires, I think they probably designed that one out pretty well to bring him down as soon as he got passed. So good strategy try by Jason Tripp and the boys down there, but just too much time lost on those old tires, Josh.
Yep, Brian O'Dell out there in chat. How you doing, buddy? I'm going to have to delete a message here, man. I do apologize. I know you're trying to keep it clean, but, you know, anybody that knows shorthand text will know what that means, man. I do apologize for that, but we got to keep it clean here on MaxSpeedTV. Chad Ginning's been out there. Justin Boyles in second, and he's about 6.5 seconds there behind Chad Gunningsman as, you know, lap 50. Man, did he save enough fuel?
That's the real big question here. You know, he's got 6 seconds, a little over. Well, they coming to the white flag? No, they're on the white flag here. So
No,
got a
they're
little
not
over.
on the white flag. 55 laps.
Oh, I thought it was 50 laps.
No,
I don't
it's
think there's any way he could go to
55.
55. I don't think that's. I think that's a little bit outfetched there. I thought it was 50. I thought we were running 2 lap 50 there.
No, 50, lap 55, lap 51 here this evening of 55. They'll cross the line for a 50, take lap 55, and of course, they have to take lap 56 before the end of the stage. They have to complete lap 55.
Gotcha.
So, man, I don't know. 5.5 seconds, 5.9, almost 6 seconds behind. Man, what is Chad doing? He's been out here now 27 laps. We'll look at that fuel run. 25 to 28 laps.
I think shorthand on that. Shorthand is trying not to get a new set of tires right now. He's wanting to save one in case, to be one up on these guys if we get some late cautions or you have a caution field stage 3. I think he's wanting to save those tires more than anything, Josh.
Well, like I said, they get 5 extra sets, 6 altogether, plus the, 6, the one set that they start with, and then 5 extra after that. But, man, Chad now 5.2 seconds behind ahead of Justin Boyles. And Justin has, of course, already made his pit stop. He is 6/10 of a second, now 5/10 of a second behind or ahead of Timothy Latham. Tyler Marble 2/10 behind Timothy Latham, and Zach York 7/10. That's going to be the top 5 behind Tyler Marble as we edge ever so closer here to the end of stage 2, coming to take lap 53 this time by. So 3 more laps here really for Chad Gunningsman. Man, I don't know if Chad's got the fuel.
That's such a stretch. The only thing maybe, he was running back a little bit, and maybe, he's kind of stuck to it now. So even if Boyles gets there, I don't think he pit. Well, no, because this time, what is it? This time by, next time by, they're going to close the pits 2 to go. So if we see that 9-car pit, it'll be here soon, because within 2 laps of the stage, they do mandate that the pits are closed. So
yeah. Well, I think right now, okay.
It should be coming this time.
Yeah,
should be
this
his last opportunity.
Yeah. He's gonna have to come this time out of turn 3. Oh, he is coming down.
Yeah. By design, I knew he had got too close, so that's not a bad strategy. He's going to come out with just 1-2 laps on his tires before he sees a caution, so be able to gain some pit stop. These guys are all going to come back down. Tyler Marble making the pass, second place until, Timothy Latham says, no, sir, not going to have that. So.
Well, Justin Boyles is going to take over the lead, but we get back here to Tyler Marble, Timothy Latham, and, of course, Zach York.
These guys have been glued together all race long, man, and they've made it fun to watch, fun to be a part of.
What do you got to do to run down Justin? Because right now he's going to come out of turn 2. Of course, coming out of turn 3, he's going to take lap 55. And, man, Tyler Marble there, he's kind of broke away. And
Had you asked me a while ago, I was going to say there ain't no way you run down that 8-car with what's left. But
he did.
Here
he is going to go to the outside of that 8 machine of Justin Boyles.
Oh, can he clear him before they get there? Not quite.
Oh,
gosh, that was so
55. We got 1 more lap here tonight before we end stage 2. And
Hanging strong.
No, look at Zach York. He's going to go side by side with the 8.
That made it easy right there for that 48 car. Once that 49 got beside of the 8, that's pretty much going to be, unless he screws up turn 3.
Zach,
Tyler
Marble. The inside, but Tyler Marble. He's going to kind of break away there from Justin Boyles down into turn 3 here, folks. Tyler Marble coming out of 3 is going to win stage 2 here this evening. And I think Tyler has swept the stages.
Yeah, I was going to say, so far in the actual Cup Series, he hasn't lost a stage, Josh. Got the big one coming up there.
There's the caution. Wow.
man, that was a run right there by that 48 car.
Man, well, we're going to step away, play a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Man, we got more action. The final stint of the race here tonight on MaxSpeedTV for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series Round 19, Season 1 here at a Pocono. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, back live here on MaxSpeedTV. Now, everybody gonna come down pit road here. Lap 57, of course, coming to lap 58 here this time by. Man, this has been, this has been one heck of a race here this evening. I don't think they can still make it here. They got 90 laps they're running here tonight, so. Of course, we will, I think they're going to have to make a pit stop, before the end of the race. But congratulations goes to Tyler Marble again here tonight for capitalizing on the stages, but he's not. I don't know. Did he win the race off of pit road here? No.
I believe Zach York got him off of pit road there.
Wow. Well, you can't count out Tyler Marlboro, though.
Yeah, that's for sure. Zach got him off of pit road. But...
No, Chad.
Oh, okay, so Chad probably just took gas, no tires, yeah. That's a smart move. A really, really smart move. I don't think two laps, maybe one full speed lap. I really don't think that's going to make that much of a difference for these guys.
Chad Genningsman there. Stop. Well, Chad didn't pit. He's only been out there at about 4. So Zach York, of course, did beat him off of pit road 4 seconds. So Tyler Marble back to 3rd. Timothy Latham 4th. Justin Boyles in 5th. Dennis Ansman in 6th. Philip Loy in 7th. Kendall Levron in 8th. Daniel Dow, one of the other qualifiers there, in 9th. Brian Conklin in 10th, another Q driver from Thursday night. Jeffrey Marble back up to 11th, but Jeffrey looks like is going to be coming back down pit road here. Looks like Brian also coming down pit road.
Yeah, I thought that was Brian Conklin in the 37 that followed him down. I wasn't for sure.
Oh, we got the one to go here this evening. No, let's go ahead and got to step back. Let's not bring anybody up here for an interview because we know things are about to heat up here. We're down to the final stint of the race here this evening, Brandon.
Yeah, and they've learned a lot. You know, they know Tyler is fast on older tires. I think some of these guys tried to save their tires, and they saw how fast Tyler and Zach were. Chad, they know Chad can stretch the fuel out. So I know they're taking notes inside the race car the same as we are. You know, you got Justin Boyles, Timothy Latham, Dennis Ansman. They've got to do something about those 3 cars ahead of them here, and we'll see what they decide that is here, Josh.
Well, it's Pocono, or Pinocchio, as we have called it here tonight. But we're going to get the green flag here. I'm going to go ahead and get them going here again, Brandon. I do apologize. I usually, alternate. But we got to crank it up here tonight.
You're totally fine. Let's crank it up loud for them.
Yeah, let's go ahead and crank it up after they get the restart here tonight. It's going to be Chad Gningsman there. Going to get them going. Zach York, Tyler Marble, Timothy Latham, Justin Boyles. Going to be our top 5 here. Coming to the restart. Coming to lap 60. 30 laps to go here tonight. That pace car is going to dive off. Chad blinking out there. Here we go. Green flag is out, boys, for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series here at Pocono. You know what time it is. Let's go ahead, folks. Crank it up. Oh, we're wrecking here, folks. So we're not going to be able to get that. Crank it up this time. We'll try it again, of course. But it looks like Jason Tripp might have been involved in that.
Oh, no. I hate to see that.
Oh, no. Well, let's turn that down there a little bit. Let's get back over here. Jason Tripp on the restart. Man, those first tires just plays a huge factor in restarts. Oh, the 97. Where's their contact? Between the 24 and the 97, it looks like that is where it was initiated. We'll get on here. Wait, not that 24. There's another 24.
Should be the 21 on
21,
the race,
Daniel
maybe? Yeah.
Dow. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so 21 of Daniel Dow. Well, down into turn 1. Oh, that looked like some hammy action. Maybe some net coating there. That's what we call net coating, is hammy action. But, man, that sent that.
It actually looks like from a weird angle there.
97.
Looked like the 10 had some net code issue with the 24, who had some net code issue with the 97. Looking at it from a different angle, just
okay,
could be wrong.
Different
on that,
angle. But. Well, the 97. Oh, and then right up ahead of them was where it I think really started. So the 24, the 91 looks like maybe something happened there. Benjamin D involved in that, and it was kind of on from there. So that was odd.
Yeah.
The 18 of Greg Klein, he's gonna call it quits here this evening. Oh, we hate to see it.
Oh yeah, a lot more going on there.
Than what we thought. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, even on more through. Yeah. I see what you're saying there. Oh, good save by the. I don't know if the 21 kept it off the inside wire. The 24, as it shows on the stream, he's actually the 21. But
yeah,
what a save there.
Well, looks like Chad coming down pit road here. It looks like Luis Angel Lopez coming down pit road. Tanner Kalin, Jeffrey Marble, Richard Springer, Brian Coughlin. Go ahead, bud.
Just looking at the math, and my math is a lot like you say with math and with Medlog. It's never the best. But we just saw Chad go almost 30 laps on fuel. We have 29 laps left here. So maybe that's Chad's final stop. He's expecting it to go green. Surprised we didn't see a couple more of those guys middle of the field, a little further back, not running with those front guys. I'm surprised we didn't see more of them try that there, Josh. Oh well,
Yeah,
we actually did. We did. I just
yeah,
didn't.
Jeffrey Marble. We've got Brian Conklin also, making that pit stop there. And it looks like we've got
Tanner Kalin
that's
and Luis
about it.
Angel
Yeah.
Lopez. Yeah.
Yeah. Tanner and Luis, of course, coming down pit road there. So, if it goes green, it goes green. Who's going to be able to finish it here? Who's going to be able to save the fuel?
Yeah.
The caution is going to change things. So, you can clutch it, you can turn off the engine, you can do things to save as
You
much
can
fuel.
just as simple as back up the corners, and use less. We use less throttle in the corners. I mean, it can be done. It starts right now. It starts right now as soon as we go. Got my buddy of mine, Thomas, down there in the chat said, "Bet a Klondike bar, Chad can make it." Chad ran a good long
Yeah.
stint there.
Yeah, I see it.
I tell you what, I'm not gonna take that bet with you, Thomas. I'm not gonna bet that Klondike bar because Chad, I think you're right. I think Chad can make it all the way, but who knows? Anything could happen here. Another caution throws that strategy right out the window. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like everybody trying to do what they can. It looks like we're going to get the one to go this time by.
looks like Benjamin D also called it quits there just now after his damage from that incident. So we hate to see that as well. See that he disconnected.
No.
That's a tough one, though,
Yep.
in my opinion, because Oscar is the only one, if I'm not mistaken, unless, let me look here. Jordan said, I think Jordan was still running. It doesn't look like Jordan's running anymore.
Jordan.
Well,
That's going to be Jordan Sailors.
Jordan Sailors.
No, he's still out there.
Is he still out there? Okay.
No,
I
he's
didn't
still
see
out
him.
there. He's 7 laps down, but he's still out there.
Gotcha. So a couple more spots that the Benjamin D could slide back, of course,
No, Benjamin D is out of the race. So it's going to be Jordan Sailors that's going to be able to, at about 7 laps.
Well, he could pick up a few more, but what I was saying, Benjamin D could slide down a few more.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Klein left. Jordan can get that spot and then get Benjamin's spot as well.
Yeah, exactly. 7 laps is going to be going to take over Greg Klein. At about 9 laps, it's going to be Benjamin D going to be sliding down, and Jordan going to be able to take 19th. So
that's good news for Jordan. I hate that for Greg. I'm not sure what happened with Greg, but with Benjamin D, he had a pretty decent race car back there.
All right.
Looks like the pace car lights are off here, Josh.
Yeah, they are off. Making our way down into turn 3 here. The final turn for Pocono. The pace car is going to dive off to the safety of pit road. And there it goes. And the green flag is back out. And once again, wow!
Oh, no.
Woo! 3 wide already on the front stretch.
I knew that wasn't going to be good. Tyler Marble tried to time that one out. Missed it by a little bit. Tim nailed it. But then, fortunately, Timothy Latham nailed it, but they come together. I don't know. I'll go back and check real quick. Timothy might have caught.
We got 4 wide as somebody gets wide there. We get back here, back to 3 wide. Back here to Kendall LeVron in the 28, down to the inside. Man, I think you got to watch Kendall LeVron. He's making his run here, but let's go ahead and try it again here. Nope, we're not going to try it as we get a wreck. Oh, Philip Loy in the 24. Gonna make some contact. Let's go back and check it out here tonight.
I do apologize. That was Justin Boyles on the restart getting into it with the 48, not Timothy in the 5. No contact with the outside wall, though.
All right, well, it looks like, man, somebody got loose there. That would have been the 24 on the car.
Daniel
We're
Dow,
going
maybe?
3 wide. Philip Loy there to the...
Hard impact for that 21 of Daniel Dow.
Yeah, I think that might have been Daniel Dow because there was some contact there between the 01 and the 21 or 24.
It's showing the red 24 is Daniel Dow. The black 24 is Dakota Jorgensen. So that one's going to be Daniel Dow there. That's a tough lick to the inside.
Yeah, that was a tough lick for sure. Oh, yeah, it was Daniel Dow.
looked like a little bit more contact with the 0-1 there as we go back with the 16 before that. He got the 16 of Ansman right before the incident with Daniel Dow. The corner before that, he got the 16 of Dennis Ansman loose. So maybe a rough handling car there from the 0-1. Got into a couple guys. You hate to see it because he's been running real good.
Doing a
tonight.
little bit of a replay here to kind of figure out what happened to Daniel Dow. Now, Daniel on the outside. I don't know if he got loose or was trying to make a pass and not realizing the 0-1 was there or whatever the case may be, but definitely contact between the 21 and the 0-1. Boy, that 21 or 24 there taking a lick in that inside of wall. Well, we go back up live. Daniel is on pit road. Zach York is up front. Looks like maybe the 2 to go that time by. Looks like maybe some pit stops happening here. Dennis Ansman down pit road.
Actually,
looks
just
like
from that
Chad.
replay that you just showed there, Josh, I think the 21 car Daniel Dow was loose before the contact. It looked like he slid through that turn, and then the 0-1 of Philip Lloyd was just there. I did go back and watch it one more time, but either way, you hate to see it.
Oh yeah, coming out of the corner, you don't, iRacing is finicky, with your spotters. If you're using the iRacing spotters, it may say, clear down low, but you're not clear. It's not perfect, but
Grum down there in the chat, Thomas Rutherford, buddy of mine, he agreed with us there. It said it looked like Dow got a run on the car in front and got loose off the tunnel turn and into the 0-1. That's the way I saw it as well, Thomas.
And that could be it,
Yeah.
I'm not an admin, so.
Yeah. Man, it was just starting to heat up there again with them trying to settle it. Tyler Marble back to third there. Zach York has surfaced himself.
32 watching here tonight. We got 16 likes. Can we hit that 20 like mark here this evening, folks? I would sure appreciate it. Appreciate everybody tuning in here this evening on MaxSpeedTV for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series. We're going to be edging ever so closer to 20 to go here. Yeah, I say 20 to go. Yeah, well, I'm sure that's what you're thinking. Oh, man, this race is almost over. Well, guess what? It's Pocono.
Yeah, that's going to be the longest 20 laps for each of these drivers in the top 5 out here tonight. Dana Marie Chambers should go number 54, pulling for Ted Pullen back there. No pun intended. I tell you what, these drivers keep getting into each other, Ted, picking up a few more spots as they go along. You'll be up here in no time.
Oh, my old buddy Ted, yeah. Dana Marie Chambers out there in chat. Glad to have you, Dana. Dana, not Dana. Dana. All right, well, they're back to double file here. Man, it seems like we're getting to where we're not being able to interview people because it's such good racing.
Yeah, it's tough because these drivers are so locked in. They're not worried about, a whole lot else. And the racing is insane, man. It's, these guys that have toughed through this, they don't call it a tricky triangle for nothing, Josh. These guys have weathered the storm so far.
Man, it's Pinocchio. It's Pocono, man. It's tricky. It can be in your favor or it can not be in your favor.
It's a lot. This track's a lot like Darlington in that aspect. Yes. And it's it. It's they call her the lady in black at Darlington. This one's the tricky triangle. Reach up and grab you, and that's it.
Oh man, Darlington. Oh, golly. Well, we're coming out of 3 here. We're entering 3, coming out of 3. Get them going here, bud. We're going to try crank it up, but go ahead and get them going.
All righty. We'll follow this restart with the crank it up. As he said, the later Zach York back already on the loud pedal, and a great restart for him yet again. He wants to go down and win this one. Josh, let's crank it up.
Well, let's try it again here tonight. Let's crank it up here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. I know it was kind of a short crank it up, but man, we got battles everywhere out here on the track. We don't want to miss it. Timothy Latham now still up front, but Joshua there in second, followed by Zach York, Justin Boyles, Tyler Marble back to fifth. But man, has been close here under the crank it up there, Brandon. So, man,
I'm still watching
you been seeing, and we're seeing
this same group. Oh. All three of those drivers, the 8 of Justin Boyles, the 49 of Zach York, 48 of Tyler Marble racing hard. I'm still riding along with Dakota Jorgensen. He's got the best view in the house for these guys getting crazy up in front of him. Do want to give a shout out to the number 11 of Joshua Witherspoon. Kind of a Kevin Harvick moment there. Where did he come from up in second place now?
I've known Joshua Witherspoon for a long time. Let's just say it's Joshua Witherspoon.
Yeah,
we'll just go with that.
Yeah, he come out of nowhere there. I think he restarted a little further back, but he has drove to second and hunting that 5 car. But, man, they just can't. Oh!
No, they can't break away back here. They're still nose to tail and side by side. Zach York and the 48, Tyler Marble. We've got Dakota Jorgensen, Justin Boyles. Oh, good Lord.
Kendall, LeBron, Jorgensen, side by side. Man, they just
count them out.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Tyler.
19 to go here tonight, folks. 19 laps remain here
and you can tell that there's 19 to go. These guys are on it right now.
At Pinocchio or Pocono. Whatever you want to call it. Man, what's Tyler going to have to do to get back up front, man, our pole sitter? It's like 26 laps here this evening.
Not burn his tires up is the easiest answer there. He is faster than these guys on the long run. We see him cycle back up through the field. Now, of course, he does need to get by that 8 of Justin Boyles and stick with the 11 and the 5 ahead of him, Latham and Witherspoon. But I saw back there a moment ago, he got a little loose, but a driver that's capitalizing here right now. Got some fans in the chat. Ted Pullen has put together a good one. It's 2, 4, 6, 8th place right now, and there for a few laps, he could have easily been 3rd if those guys got wadded up. So,
yeah,
I know some. I mean, yeah, just looking back, I'm sitting back on Jeffrey Marble now. You got 4 cars and a gap, and 4 cars and 2.
Let's see here. Okay, go ahead. I'm on Jeffrey.
But you could see up in front of Jeff there, you've got them grouped. You've got Jeff here. It's the 15 of Jeff, 54 Ted Poole, and the 16 of Hansman. You got a little bit of a gap up to the next
Dakota.
set of cars.
Yep.
You had Dakota, and then the 4 cars in front of Dakota, and then the 2 leaders up there. I mean, they're
Yep.
grouped up everywhere. 3 mini packs all back
Kendall
there.
LeBron, Zach York, Tyler Marble. We got Witherspoon in second, or Justin Boyes in third. Can't forget Justin. Yep. He's in third. And Joshua Witherspoon now, he is going to go side by side. Bumping and banging here tonight. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. Timothy Latham giving that number 11 there a little bit of a, hey, guess what? You're going to have to beat me here tonight.
We need about 4 or 5 different camera angles here.
Here we go. Side by side again, man. Battle for the lead. Timothy Latham and Joshua Witherspoon.
Oh, he's going to give him a bump.
Is he going to go? Oh, yes, he is. Joshua now going to go to the inside of that 5 of Timothy Latham. 17 to go. He's going to take the lead.
Got to let him have it there. Backed up his corner. He's going to get another big run down the front stretch.
Side behind him. Justin Boyles. Tyler Marble going to make the pass over Justin. I think we're going to have a battle here for the win between the top 4, maybe 5. Zach York is coming.
I hate to say this right now, Josh. Your pick, Tyler Marble. These boys ain't figured it out. Here he comes down low. Oh, is he going to go for a double?
Nope. Yep, they're going to go side by side and 2 by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
Justin Boyle's trying to capitalize now, too.
Yep.
This is just going to be whoever gets the run at the right time and can get clear.
I think it's going to be whoever gives whoever the bumper.
Yeah, you probably will. Depending on where you get your bumper, you might have a bumper into a bumper into a bumper.
Yep. Joshua Witherspoon to the lead here. He's already led 1 lap. He's going to lead his 2nd lap here this evening, coming across the stripe here at Pinocchio. 3 wide on the front stretch. We're going to go back to 2 wide. I think maybe some tire saving going to be going on here.
Yeah, I believe you're exactly right.
Man, these guys, I don't know. I give up.
We've got what, 16 to go now?
15 to go. 15 to go. Yep.
So we're coming. This is right in the alley of the 48 and the 49. I think the 3 guys ahead of them. As bad as I hate to say it.
Justin getting a little bit squirrely there. He kept that position. He kept it straight. Good job by Justin.
He ain't trying. He's getting all he can get right now. He's trying to catch that 11.
Man, I got to watch Timothy Latham here, though. He's under fire by Tyler Marble. Both of them getting a little squirrely out of 3.
I was going to say, watch any of these guys in the top 4. There's Justin Boyles.
Justin to the lead, or is he going to be able to do it?
Gonna clear.
Making the pass to the lead.
Timothy, I thought he was going to return the favor there. He's going to drift high off of 1.
We got a battle here for
in the wall.
3rd. Oh, Tyler, Timothy. We've got the 49 of York behind the 5.
I don't have a good feeling about this,
We got a battle for the lead. Witherspoon, Boyles.
Here comes the 16. It's 6 drivers now battling for this lead. To 28, Kendall LeBron. Oh,
wow. No. Man, these drivers. 14 to go, coming to 13 this time by.
The bad part is
Witherspoon.
There's no breakaways. Any of these drivers can get up there and get it. I mean, it's, I'm from Boyles, Witherspoon, York, Latham, Marble, Ansman, and LeVron right behind them, man. It's true.
These drivers. Oh, Timothy Latham to the inside of the 49 of York for a 3rd. Oh, York gonna have that spot, but man, Timothy, Tyler. Oh, side by side, Timothy Latham.
Smart defensive move
the
by
48.
Timothy Latham there. Just a lane too high for the 48 to get a run. He wants it, man, but.
Oh, yes, he does. But can he get it? Get back out front here. Witherspoon back up to 2nd, closing the gap over Justin Boyles.
This time, there's the 48. If he could stay in the gas, clear of the 5 car. So he'll set sail on those 3 out in front of him. On the long run, the one driver that the 48's got to stick with is at 49, Zach York.
Witherspoon making that pass there on the 11 of Witherspoon.
Tyler Marble, man.
Oh, Justin got loose.
Here comes Zach York. They're battling for it. All that's going to do is tighten these guys back up.
Down
the block.
We got Witherspoon. We got the 49 into the wall, and the caution is going to fly.
If there is a driver that was glad to see that, it's the 48. That 49 on the long run is so much better.
Man, this was wild. Let's go back and take a look at it here, man. 12 to go. You got to do what you got to do. We're going to be on Joshua Witherspoon here. Battling the 8. The 8 gets loose. Side by side.
Did they catch anybody
Justin
else?
is going to be able to do it, bumping and banging there between the 8 and the 49. The 49 going to push up there. The 11 going to go to the inside, and right there is where the contact is going to be made. But, man, that was hard racing, though.
Yeah,
I would have to say by all 3 of these drivers, you got to do what you got to do out there on the track. So both of them, though, going to hit hard into the inside wall, the 11 and the 49. And that's where the caution is going to fly.
Just seeing that one there, I don't think there's anybody at fault on that one. Just the run that the 49 had, trying to side draft with the 8. They got together. They got the 49 in the outside wall, collected the 11. Just as you said, just hard racing. Everybody doing what they had to do to get out front, get that clean air. You hate to see it for Zach York, for Witherspoon, even for Boyles.
You hate to see it for, anybody. Justin up front. It looks like he managed to, being up front, he managed to, get around it. But, the contact there, the side-by-side action between Boyles and company, you really have to do what you got to do. They're coming down pit road. Really? They're all coming down pit road. Wow.
I tell you what, Justin Boyles took a gamble there that those guys were coming with him, because I don't know if there's going to be enough left. That 4 tires had Boyle. Well, did we see Jason Tripp maybe? Did he stay out there? Was he on the lead
hang
lap?
on. Let's let it kind of do its refresh here. Yeah, Jason Tripp out there. He might have been a lap down. I don't know.
Yeah, he was close. I don't know if he was on the lead lap or not.
Stint 18. He's been out here at about 18 laps on a stint. So,
I hope
he didn't lead the lap. So I don't know.
I don't know if that was his game plan, was to lead a lap maybe and then pit. I think 18 laps, that's outside of your comfort zone on tires. These guys are going to eat him alive if he stayed out. But then, I don't know if he pitted on that. You said 18 laps. That's
18. Yeah.
That's too
about
many.
18. Well, 18. We got 10 to go. That's going to be. It's going to put it at about 28 or so laps. 25 to 20. Close. Man, that's going to be. That's man. Close. You got to clutch it.
I know.
You have to clutch it if you have the clutch.
Well, I do want to say, from a standpoint of knowing the inside on those guys, a buddy of mine, David Duke, was down there helping out. He was a former NASCAR crew chief, NASCAR official. So maybe they got some intel down there. We'll see. But Tyler Marble, David Duke, he was a former, I think he crew chiefed a couple races in the NASCAR Nationwide Series at the time, but he was an official for a while. So
Nationwide, that would be Xfinity now. So
back when it was So it's the Xfinity Series now, but looks like Tripp's gonna.
Jason Tripp is gonna be our leader here.
You love to see that. From my standpoint, you love to see that.
this is gonna. Well, we got the one to go. Man, what do? You got Tyler Marble, Timothy Latham, Coda Jorgensen, Kendall LeBron, pretty much everybody behind Jason Tripp that has made the pit stop here.
I do want to throw this out there. Tyler Marble is in the worst spot possible, because if Tripp spins the tires, those guys are going to be 3 wide. That's going to put Marble on the outside, 3 wide.
You can pass on the outside, though. You can't pass on the inside. So the 48 of Tyler does have that going for him. If the 91 spins and stacks up that inside line, Tyler can go right on by.
I will say Jason's pretty good about not spinning his tires. I've raced with him quite a bit. Over the course of the last few months, got to know him real well. But we'll see how. Who does that? That put Justin Boyles in third, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Be the next
let's
car.
see here, Jason.
No, Timothy. Oh yeah,
Timothy
Latham.
back into third, fourth, fifth here. Man, this is gonna be.
This is gonna get wild. It's
9 to go
wild.
here. Coming to 8 to go this time by out of turn number 2 here, folks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight on MaxSpeedTV for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series, round 19 of season 1 out of Pocono, Pinocchio, as we have called it here this evening. I think I've seen the 43, 44 at peak. We're at 39 right now.
Smash that like button for the finish of this one.
Awesome. He won't spin, as what Grom in chat says. As the pace car dives off, here we go. Green flag back out. He didn't spin it.
Uh-oh.
3.
Oh, he timed it. Oh, he timed it so good. Timothy Latham.
Oh, yes, he did. I put Tyler Marble, though. Oh, man. Now with Timothy Latham side by side, we're going to do battle here. Brian Conklin, you talked about him earlier. He is up here in 7th. We get that 8 to go here. We're still battling it back here. Chad Genningsman, Philip Loy, man, the damage on Philip, and he's still
Jorgensen Boyles,
that's
it. Oh no!
Here we go. Caution is gonna come out.
Jorgensen's gonna get loose in front of the 8 of Justin Boyles, collect his teammate. Justin took a hard lick to that inside wall.
Oh, Justin having a good run here tonight. We're going to take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. We're going to be on Justin here this evening.
He just
on this caution.
Nowhere to go on this one.
All right. Man.
Ooh.
Oh, we take a look down into the turn. Oh, right there it was. I don't know if there was contact between the 28 and that number 24. However, the 24 is going to lose it right in front, yes, of his teammate, as you talked about it. Man, yeah, Justin taking a hard lick to the inside wall. Man, tough break for Justin, having a good race here tonight, but we seen other drivers out here that have had that damage. So
yeah,
I don't think it might be over. I mean,
yeah, I think with this few laps left, all you want to do is, depending on, you're curious to see if the 8 car's smoking. With that type of damage, as long as he's not smoking, he's not going to lose that much. He's not going to lose that many positions. Let's look back. Witherspoon's 2 down. I don't know. Zach York's gone.
Witherspoon's 3 down. You haven't got the update. So
he's 3 down now. So
yeah.
Maybe Boyles doesn't bid here. Tries to hold on at worst to 15th place finish. The problem though, Zach York's gone. Sailors.
Justin coming down pit road.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't have a lot of required.
Dakota coming down pit road.
I tell you, somebody that snuck back up on us, Josh. Just looking at that 4th place car, Jeffrey Marble.
Yeah,
And right
he's there.
right now, actually, as a whole, whole way to speak on it, 4 of the top 6 drivers are the 4 qualifying series drivers left in this race. So they've come to life here at the end of this
Yep.
thing.
We've got Tyler Marble in second. Of course, our pole sitter, Jeffrey Marble. Brian Coughlin and Tanner Kalin out there in the 6. That's going to, of course, do the top 6. Timothy Latham, of course, our leader, and Kendall LeVron in third. Kendall LeVron is one of those drivers that, coming on board with IVCS, I've learned with Kendall that he is a very patient driver.
And it showed through, it showed true tonight. Really what Kendall LeBron needs on this restart, he needs a 48-5 to battle and give him a shot at it. He's been there for the last probably 15, 20 laps just running with these top guys. But him and Latham are in a box right now with those Q series, the qualifier series drivers, all around them. So anything could happen here. I mean, even you go back to Philip Loy in 7th. A lot of battles.
Yeah.
Philip Loy can reach up there and grab it. Genningsman, all these guys, still have a shot at this, depending on how this restart goes.
Well, they're still under caution here. It's Pocono, so we'll go ahead and take a look here at the. Locked in with wins here. Timothy Latham, Zach York, Witherspoon, Oscar Jensen. That's Joshua Witherspoon, Oscar Jensen, Christopher Kimry. They're looking for another win here. Now, we didn't get a chance to take a look at the without the drop weeks, of course, but, here tonight. But that's where it stands right now. If a new winner comes in, Tyler Marble, I'll just throw it out there. I know he's my pick, but I'll go ahead and throw it out there. If he wins tonight, per se, he's locked in. He is locked in to that championship chase going into the Cup Series on Friday nights.
Now, I don't know quite. I think these guys are just here for car count, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they're giving them the opportunity.
I didn't know that.
To be in. I'm fairly certain that would be the case because next week we could see, 5 different drivers come up. So,
but
I don't, yeah.
Okay, so as we enter turn, I want to say it's 2 here.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we enter turn 2, are these qualifying drivers here tonight going to be able to race next week because they made that appearance?
Yeah, now, as far as the way it works, as of right now, and I think they were talking of changing it, the top 5 finishers on Thursday night, so whoever that is next week, will be here Friday night. So if I get a top 5, I have the opportunity to race Friday night. The biggest point as they come, let's see, they're coming down through turn 3. I'll hold that till after the restart.
Yeah, go ahead and hold that because you're going to get them going, man. Go ahead.
All righty, here we go. Maybe for the final time, maybe not the final time. We see the pace car off of turn 3. Timothy Latham, followed by the qualifying series guys. Going to look for this great restart. He's back on the loud pedal and clear of second place Tyler Marble on the restart, Josh.
As we enter turn number 1 with 4 to go here tonight, Tyler Marble, Timothy Latham is up front. Tyler in second, back up to second. Our pole sitter side by side behind them. Here we go. Oh, man, we're going to see these drivers. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Battle for the lead. Tyler Marble and Timothy Latham, folks.
He is.
No, he's not clear. Timothy. He's clear now. Timothy gonna hit that apron. Here comes Kendall to the outside. Man, we're gonna have to watch that here. 4 laps to go. Side by side behind them. Man, what a race this has been. It's gonna come down to the final laps here. 3 laps to go. Here this evening, Tyler back up front. Timothy second. LeVron third. Chad Genningsman in fourth. Jeffrey Marble up to 4th as he makes the pass on the 9.
That's one guy that's never quit this race. We saw Jeffrey Marble in a nasty spin earlier, getting all kind of damage back to the back of the field, and he's raced his way back now to 4th. So he never gave up.
That's that damage and that draft. Here we come out of the tunnel turn and down into turn number 3 here this evening. That's going to be the Milwaukee. Of course, turn 2, Indianapolis, and turn 1, Trenton. However, Tyler going to take 2 to go here tonight. We got side by side back here. Kendall LeBron and the 15 of Jeffrey Marble.
Man, the Marble's trying to sweep the weekend. We saw Jeff Marble win last night in the qualifier series. Tyler has set sail here. Oh, that's it. The 9 car's around.
No, the 9 is around. That's going to be Chad Genningsman here tonight. I think we're going to be under a green-white checkered here this evening, folks. But let's go ahead and first and foremost take a look at what happened to the caution here this evening.
Definitely got some assistance on that one.
All right, we'll take a look here at Chad Genningsman. We see the side-by-side ahead of Chad. Man, Chad all over the back bumper there. Down, of course, into turn number 1. Will make the pass. Oh, maybe some hammy action or some bumper action there between him and the 28.
It was real close.
Oh, and then right there, the 15, nowhere to go, into the 9. That, of course, sends Chad a full 360. That's going to bring out the caution here again tonight. Well, the green-white checkered attempt, they get 1 of 3 here this evening. Brandon?
I believe they're going to use more than 1. But, yeah, we get 1 of 3. This will be 1 of the 3 attempts we have. Man, I tell you, that 48 car, he hated to see that. I know he had to. He had almost set sail on that one, and it was coming down to finish it. Probably going to beat up on the old man after this race, give him a hard time, because if it changes now and Tyler don't win, you know, he got into that incident with the 9 car, that being the 15, I'm sorry, of Jeffrey Marble. So I don't think we're going to use just 1.
You think we're going to use all 3, or do you think it's going to be 2 of 3?
I believe we're going to use 1 more. I think it'll be 2 of 3.
2 of 3.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to step away, play a commercial break, folks. Man, we got action here at Pinocchio here tonight. Man, this is an awesome race here at Pocono. Man, stay tuned, folks. You don't want to miss it. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV, and you know, the first green-white checkered attempt here tonight for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series here at Pocono. Brandon, I think this is going to come down to really who has saved what. You know, I know you said 2 of 3. I'm going to say they're going to use up all three. That's what I'm going to say here
That's
this
a very
evening.
good possibility. You see these guys up here, and the one thing I wanted to say before, if you look at the top 6 drivers, you have 3 qualifying series drivers, and what that means, that's 3 right now top 10 spots that are being taken up. At least I'm not sure. Let me look where Conklin is still running here. He's running
Conklin,
in 11th, so he's not going to take up a top 10 spot.
Yeah, Brian Conklin, yep, in 11th
But
currently.
that's 3 top 10 spots taken by qualifying series drivers.
Yep.
And some of these guys fighting for the playoffs
I
aren't going
wouldn't
to
count out Brian, though,
No,
Brandon.
he's been strong. He can nonetheless jump back in the top 10, take a top 10 away from some of these regular guys.
Yep.
That's big for, really big for Kendall LeBron right now. Dennis Ansman, those guys that are points racing harder than some of these guys that have multiple wins up there, like Latham. I think Latham's actually the only guy in the top few that have multiple wins, but don't count him out either on the outside. I agree to your point, though, to go back to that. This is going to be who gives it the most on this restart, who pushes the car the hardest. Could use up another green-white checkered here if we over-push some of these cars.
All right. Well, as we enter the first green-white checkered attempt here this evening for the iRacing Virtual Cup Series, we'll make our way down into turn number 2 here this evening. It looks like it's going to be Tyler Marble, Timothy Latham, Kendall LeBron, Jeffrey Marble, Dennis Ansman going to be the top 5 here this evening. Oh boy.
It's about to get real racy here.
Yes, it is. Go ahead and get him going here, Brandon.
Alrighty, we're making our way down into turn 3. Timothy Latham starting second, surrounded by a group of guys with no wins in the Cup Series. So we'll see how this restart pans out, see how hungry those guys are, the qualifying series drivers trying to make their name here in the Cup Series. And we're going to see the pace car right here, going to make that left-hand turn off of pit road. Timothy Latham going to slide down behind Tyler Marble, who's on the loud pedal. Great restart by the 48 car, by the 528, all of those guys. Here we go, Josh.
Yes, here we go. We're going to go 2 wide back here. Okay, they kind of cleaned it up here. But Kendall LeBron, Dennis Ansman. Dennis up to 4th after making the pass there over Jeffrey Marble. The leader just has to cross the line to take the white flag. That's all that has to happen. That's going to be Tyler Marble. We got to watch, though, because they're still neck and neck back here as we enter turn number 3 into that front stretch. Oh, they might not use it up here as
They're going to be
exit
just
turn
one.
3. White flag in the air here tonight. Tyler Marble, 1 lap to go here.
He tried to
this
shake
evening.
that draft from Timothy Latham down into turn 1. Timothy looks like he's going to back that corner up, trying to push for a run down the short chute. One more chance at it is what he's wanting. Great run off the corner.
Oh, can he hold on, Timothy? He's going to do it, man. He's trying to break the draft there. He's going to be able to do it. Tyler Marble entering turn number 2 here this evening. What can Tyler do, our post setter?
He's
Entering
running an
turn
even
number
one.
3. Oh, Timothy going to lose it there. Get on the grass, but it's going to be Tyler Marble here tonight. Going to win it at Pocono or Pinocchio.
He's gonna win stage 1, stage 2, and finish it off, Josh, with the win.
Yes, wow. Tyler Marble sweeping the race here this evening. Man, what a run for Tyler Marble. Timothy Latham, 2nd place. Kendall LeBron gonna finish it in 3rd here this evening. Dennis Ansman 4th, and Tanner Kalin gonna finish it in the top 5. But We'll let him finish this lap here, folks, and I'm sure Tyler Marble is going to burn it up here on the front stretch on MaxSpeedTV.
If we see what we see,
I don't blame him.
if we see what we see in the qualifying series, I do believe Dad will join him down there. We'll see.
All right, well, Tyler, they're burning it up. It looks like Jeffrey Marble there with him. He's not burning it up, but he's down there with him. All right, folks. Well, we're going to step away here, get the top three up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere. We got to hear these interviews here tonight, folks. Stay tuned. Alrighty, folks, we're back here live on MaxSpeedTV. Kendall of Ron finishing here tonight in our third place here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Brandon Browning. He's going to interview our number 28 here this evening.
All right, Kendall. First, I want to start, man. Great run tonight. You know you were up there all night long. Been a fan of the series and watching you run for a while here. What was it like back there, seeing these guys battle in front of you, knowing you were oh so close to getting that one there?
Well, yeah, it was pretty exciting, but for a short run like that, I know I didn't have a chance against those guys. But if it was kind of a long run, like if we had like 20 laps to go, I would have had a chance to be side by side with those two guys up there battling for the lead.
Yeah, and I definitely, I was able to watch on the long run. You did have a pretty stout car. Um, the next question I have for you, third place is solid and making a push to the playoffs here. Um, how do you prepare each week now, moving ever so close to the championship to try to keep putting together these finishes and make your way into the championship playoff run?
Well, all I can do is just try to work on the setup through the week and try to stay consistent and stay out of trouble majority of the time. And right now, for the 2 weeks that just passed, this race and last race at Chicago has been consistent top 10, and I'm kind of happy with the results.
All righty, man. I got one last quick one for you.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, Indianapolis coming up next week. Is that a track where you think you got a spot to shine yet again and show them what you made of for the third straight week?
I'm not really sure because I never actually prepared for Indianapolis yet. Pocono was basically one of my tracks. I love this track. Any corner of this track is a tricky track. I love a driver's track, and this is really a driver's track. And Indianapolis, I'm gonna do the best I can to prepare for that because that's a driver's track too.
Yeah, that's for sure, buddy. Any final thoughts or shout outs you'd like to give before you do go celebrate this one?
Yeah, I like to have a shout out to all my friends and family watching, and the team. Uh, well, I don't know what's going on, but anyway, uh, thanks to y'all for putting this up. Thanks for everybody staying together through through the season to keep it all together, man.
All righty, well, congratulations, buddy. Go celebrate this one. It's a solid finish for you. Looking forward to seeing you next week at Indianapolis. Josh, you're gonna interview second place there.
All right, well, that is Kendall of Ron. We'll go ahead and drag him up to the race room or race control or general. Nope, I can't. So, anyway, that's going to bring us to our second place here tonight. That's going to be Timothy Latham here in that number 5 here, man. Timothy, it was a good race here tonight, but, man, Pocono, or Pinocchio, as I called it here this evening. Man, what was your thoughts here tonight on this track, the Tricky Triangle?
Well, Pocono is always an interesting place. Before we had the last two cautions, it was really a fuel mileage race. I don't know if you guys were keeping up with it, but Chad Gennigsman, he pit there with two cautions to go, and it was going to be about 28, 29 laps to the finish, and we were trying to save fuel and everything. And we thought that's how it was going to go down, and then right there at the end of the race, we had those two cautions, so that really helped us on fuel mileage, and we didn't have to worry about that. But all in all, it was a fun race, and there were a lot of guys that were aggressive tonight. I didn't expect some of them to be as aggressive as they were, but yeah, I had a blast. It was really fun out there.
All righty, buddy. Well, we go to Indianapolis next week. There's 4 turns there instead of 3. So, what's your thoughts on Indianapolis next week?
Yeah, it's a unique track for sure. It's shaped like a rectangle instead of an oval, so it's different than all the other tracks on the circuit. I've always liked Indy. I've always been a fan of the track. You got 2 long straights and 2 very short straights. It's going to be fun for sure. We'll have to see what we we throughout the week here, but I'm sure we're going to be prepared, and hopefully we can get back to the winner's circle. Haven't been there in a few weeks, but hopefully we can get back there soon.
All righty, buddy. Well, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate second place here this evening?
Yeah, of course. As I do every week, I thank you guys for putting us on every week, and just want to thank Justin again for putting all this together. It's been a fun league so far, and congratulations to Tyler for the win there. And if he does come back next week, if he gets a top 5 in the Q Series next week, and I see him again, well, I'll see him again. We'll see if we can battle it out again for the win.
All righty. Well, thank you, Timothy, man. We'll see you next week at anybody. Go celebrate second here tonight.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Good job, bud.
Thanks.
All right, well, that is going to bring it to our winner here tonight. A little bit of a double team here this evening. Now, I know we've got Jeff Marble's, team Discord here, but it's going to be Tyler Marble on the mic here this evening. Tyler, sweeping the race here tonight, stage 1, 2, and the win, man. How did you do it in that number 48 machine here this evening?
Consistency. I really don't know how I did it. I don't know how I managed my tires as well as I did, and I'm actually surprised I got the pole. But consistency, and once consistency kicked in, muscle memory kicked in, nice and easy with the corners, and got there at the end. Got lucky with the last few restarts, clean restarts there. So I'll take it.
All right. Well, Brandon, man, anything for the dominating Tyler Marble here tonight? Okay. You got something? Go ahead.
I've got to let you know, Tyler, I've raced with you for 5 weeks now. And the first good look at your car that I've got was from the broadcast standpoint because, man, you've been lighting us up. You've been fast every week in the qualifier series. I finally got to see what paint scheme you were running tonight. So, man, congratulations on that win. Feels good to see one of the guys that runs us down and blows us out of the water every week in the qualifier series come out here and run with these guys, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, my Napa Auto Parts Chevy was fast tonight, and these guys are nice, fun, aggressive, but clean, which I like. Good hard racing. You guys kept me honest. Few guys kept me honest there the whole race. It was fun. It was probably the most fun I've had at Pocono. Definitely most fun I had a Cup car in a while. So,
well, you and your dad swept the weekend too. Your dad won last night, and you got it done tonight here. So, congrats to both of you guys on that as well, man.
Appreciate it. I got to thank her. Well, yeah, I'll go thank my teammates here, Brian Conklin, my father, Andy Tico, Gale, and the Gale Force guys giving us tips and making us have fast race cars.
Did you just say Cal Gale?
Yes, Cal Gale from Alabama.
I know Cal Gale. I know him really well.
He was actually watching the stream not too long ago in this series here. So.
Yeah, I know Cal. Trust me, I know him really well. Well, Tyler, awesome job here, buddy. On your win here this evening. Final thoughts, shout outs you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here tonight.
And I'd like to thank the team as usual. I'd like to thank my father for teaching me everything I know. I'd like to thank Justin for letting us race in here tonight, putting on a good league. Good, fun, clean racing, hard. And yeah, it was fun. Thank you guys for broadcasting this. It's always pretty cool to have iRacing on a platform. So for sure, that was fun. Thank you guys,
buddy. I'll see you Thursday night, buddy, at Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. I like Indy, so.
All right, Tyler, we'll let you go celebrate your victory here tonight, man. We'll see you next week, bud.
Yeah, take care. We'll see you at Indianapolis.
All right. All right. Well, Brandon, I know Cal. So I know him pretty well. So, but let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they have to do here tonight. Well, it's going to be Tyler Marble. I'm going to grab the win here tonight. Man, what a run for Tyler. Sweeping not only the stages, but the win here for Pocono, or Pinocchio, as we have called it here. Timothy Latham going to finish in second here this evening. Kendall LeVron in third. Dennis Ansman, top 5 for Dennis in fourth. Tanner Kalen in 5th. Jeffrey Marble in 6th. Luis Angel Lopez in 7th. Dakota Jorgensen in 8th. Brian Conklin in 9th. Chad Gunningsman going to be 10th.
Alrighty, we got Ted Poulin just outside of the top 10, man. Strong run for him, finishing 11th. Philip Lloyd, 12th. Richard Springer, 13th. Jason Tripp in 14th. Justin Boyles brings it back to 15th after that late incident. Jordan Sailors in 16th. Joshua Witherspoon, 17th. Zach York, 18th. Daniel Dow in 19th. 20th spot to Benjamin D. 21st to Greg Klein. And rounding out our field, Oscar Jensen in 22nd.
All right, well, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Tyler Marble. Man, what a run for Tyler. Brandon, again, thank you so much for joining us up here in the booth for MaxSpeedTV and the iRacing Virtual Cup Series. Man, this was an interesting race.
Yeah, I first of all, I want to thank you guys for having me. Thank Justin, thank you guys, and all the guys at MaxSpeedTV for putting on such a beautiful broadcast. I hoped at the beginning of this race that you were right with your Tyler Marble pick. It's like I said, it's fun to see the guys that I run with come in here and kind of make a pretty good showing. We have 4 of those 5 guys in the top 10. It was interesting for sure. It was kind of a shakeup. Some names that we're not used to seeing up there in the top 10 usually, but. Great run by these guys, and thanks again, Josh, for everything.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate the support, Brandon. Appreciate the support from everybody out there that supports MaxSpeedTV, whether it be with me, with Rudy, or whatever the case may be. We appreciate it here. Yeah, my pick won tonight. So, hey, yeah.
Mine was second behind you, so I guess we did pretty good. We had a solid night.
We had a pretty good run here tonight, but that's going to do it here tonight for MaxSpeedTV. I'm off tomorrow night, but we got Slide Jobs Sunday night right here on MaxSpeedTV at 7 o'clock or 7:15, whichever. It's different, each week. So, but we're going to be back live Sunday night here on MaxSpeedTV, folks. Thank you so much for the support. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.